Welcome back, everybody, to the Insightful Podcast. We gain insight in order to move forward in life. Today's topic is going to be about the invisible forces shaping your life that you never noticed. So, you guys know how I like doing this 5 points, going through them precisely, and then you'll be able to have new wisdom to bring into your life after this episode. So, for the first point, we have your environment is programming you. The people, places, and routines you're surrounded by shape your thoughts, habits, and decisions more than you realize. Are they pushing you forward or are they holding you back? You have plenty of habits right now that are leading you towards a certain direction, right? If you're someone that loves to read and you read on a daily basis and it's something that you have to do in your day, I could predict that 3 years from now, you will be a much more wiser version of yourself because of all the reading you're doing, right? The same thing when it comes to a bad habit, right? If you're someone that likes to snack a little too much and you do it very frequently, you will see that in the next couple months or year, you will not be in the shape that you want to be in, right? So it's all these little things that are seem harmless in the moment, but are actually shaping your future. The best perspective that I've gained over over these past couple months is that who I am right now and the life I have right now is due to actions I made 6 months ago, right? I looked at my physique today in the gym and I saw that I was a much more leaner version of myself because I started doing cardio and because I actually went on a cut. And it to me, I feel like I haven't lost much muscle. So I am proud that I'm a much more leaner version of myself. But that's all because in December, I decided to start cutting, right? And that's the thing. That's the beauty of it is that if you're able to delay gratification, you will see that what is currently happening to you is programming you to be the person you are 6 months from now. So who do you want that person to be? And that's why it's so important to ask yourself this question. Are they pushing you forward or are they holding you back? Your environment, your habits, and your decisions on a day-to-day basis, right? Those are the things you should reflect on because you know that they are shaping your future right now. Number two, the power of subconscious beliefs. Most of your actions are driven by deeply ingrained beliefs you didn't consciously choose. Many formed in childhood. Rewriting these scripts is key to breaking limitations. This is super important because a lot of the things you pursue and a lot of the things that you are capable of doing is exactly what you thought what your younger self thought. Your younger self thought that you could do this and that thing, and that is why you're doing them, right? And this is true because what I thought I was capable of at 10 years old to what I thought I was capable of at 17, 18 are completely different. And that's why at 17, 18, I believed I could, you know, make content. I believe that I could provide value. I believe I could speak in a podcast setting because of the way I spoke to others on a day-to-day basis, right? So I was able to rewire what I believed I could accomplish, and then because of that, I was able to be put on the path I am on right now. So you need to realize that a lot of the beliefs you have are wired into your brain from your younger self, and you need to ask yourself once again another reflection question. Are these things good for you? Are these beliefs bettering you? Are they beliefs that are going to help you for your future? If they are not, maybe you need to consider rewiring your subconscious mind. And I do have great episodes on the podcast, especially with some guests that speak about rewiring your subconscious mind. Let's take a quick break to speak about the sponsor for the podcast. I am now working with a company called Attilius Apparel, and if you want Christian fitness wear that looks like this, or this, click the link in the description. Now let's get back into the podcast. Kyle Massey episode was great for that. He spoke a lot about that, so check it out on the channel if you haven't watched it already. The third point is The media you consume becomes your mindset. The news, social media, books, and entertainment you absorb influence your worldview, self worth, and even ambition. What are you feeding your mind daily? That is why so many people started to get locked in. If you've seen that when David Goggins started to go super viral, everyone was talking about locking in and doing things on a day to day basis that would better themselves. And it was becoming a vast, opinion, right? And most people were starting to like talk about that very much. And that's the thing, right? Is if you're someone that excuse me, if you're someone that constantly watches David Goggins content and views his podcasts and stuff, a lot of people could say that that's a waste of time. Yes, it is. But I know for a fact that if you're someone that relates to what David Goggins does and is inspired by what he does, I could probably predict the kind of person you are. You are a very disciplined individual. You care about bettering your life. You care about growing into something more than what you are right now, right? So that's why the time you spend on media, the time you spend on social media, TV shows, the news, whatever it might be, if you're watching positive things, if you're watching things that are going to allow you to become a better person, you will see that that will shape you into who you will be months or years from now. So be very cautious of the media you consume and make sure that it's benefiting you, right? The next point is the hidden influences of past experiences. Unresolved trauma, past failures, and even small moments of discouragement could subtly guide your choices without you realizing it. Awareness is the first step to breaking free. If you are someone who tried posting content 3 years ago and nothing happened, maybe that is why you're hesitant right now to start doing it again, because you think nothing's going to come from it, right? And this is why it's so true. If you're someone that tried losing weight in the past and it didn't go according to plan, maybe you believe that you can never get in shape. And this is the thing, is that these preconceived notions of yourself are validated by your past experiences. And if you're unable to realize that, you'll never start to make a change, right? So that's why it's so important to realize your past experiences, what you did in the past, what is stopping you from becoming who you want to be right now. Because if you are unable to do that, there must be some unresolved things from your past that is stopping you right now. The next and final point is the energy you give and receive. Whether it's the energy of the people around you or your own inner dialogue, the unseen forces of emotion, mindset, and expectation often determine whether you thrive or stay stuck. This is so true. If you're someone that is very emotional, or if you're someone that was very emotional, let's say last week or the week before or a month ago, 3 months ago, you'll realize that when emotions are running high, you always feel drained, no matter what kind of emotion it is, right? And some emotions are worse than others. If you're someone that is angry all the time, you will start to be tired. You'll start to feel drained, right? So the energy that is constantly happening within you can either benefit you or it can make you worse off. So you need to kind of realize, where is your energy going towards? Where is your mental real estate going towards? Because you only have so much of it in a day. And if you are not allocating it into good things like bettering yourself, you will see that it is only doing you a disservice. So recognize how you're spending your energy and your mental bandwidth throughout your days, and make sure it is spent on the right things. That is all I wanted to go over in this episode. I hope you guys are now aware of the invisible forces that are shaping your life. If you guys enjoyed this episode, remember to like, comment, subscribe, and let me know any future topics you guys would like me to discuss in the future. Take care, everybody, and I'll catch you guys on the next episode.
Rush a cold to a diamond, eyes forever shining. Your beauty alone inspire a nigga to rhyming.